guys, it's Tori with Camp Chef. Me and Tom are here to show you a few nifty recipes you can make with your camp oven, as well as to show you what is in the box when you order a camp oven and just how easy it is to set it up and start cooking. So Tom is going to do the out of the box because I have weak spaghetti noodle arms. So take it away, Tom.
All right. So, got a brand new camp oven, just pulled out of the warehouse. I did go ahead and cut open the top to speed things up a little bit, but let's delve into it and see what we got. So, really, let's take off our styrofoam.
So for you guys just tuning in, Tom is showing us a little out of the box tutorial thing on our cool outdoor oven that we have. And later, as soon as we get this out of the box, we're actually going to cook on it, just to show you guys that you can start cooking right away as soon as you get it out of the box.
Yes, this is really all there is to it. Took off the cardboard, took off some plastic. So we'll have some tape on here just to secure the oven door, keep it from banging around too much. Take off the tape. It's really not cooperating. Rarely ever does. We'll try this side, see if we have better luck. There we go.
So Tom, while you're unpacking this, why don't you tell us what this is exactly?
So this is our camp oven. We've had this product for several years, and really it's a mini bake oven. Pop this open. So if you're out camping, or things really go south, and you're in an emergency and you need something to be able to still cook, this is a great little product to be able to do that. You have 2 burners on top, and I believe the burners each do about 7,500 BTUs per burner, which is close to what your standard stovetop is going to do at home. When you're setting it up, have these little tabs. They just go in these holes right here.
Who at home has a camp oven like this? Does anyone watching have one of these already? How do you guys like it?
Have our instruction manuals. Cut off our hang tag here.
Wendy has one. She says, "We love ours. There's nothing you can't bake."
I like it. And really, so we've got that, and then we have one more item, which is our regulator.
So while Tom's unpacking that, just here's the inside of the oven. It's obviously a bit smaller than your standard kitchen oven, but you can fit a lot in here.
So, and one thing with the camp oven, it does come standard with a regulator that'll hook right up to your standard green propane tanks, the disposable ones, or like what we have hooked up on our camp oven over here. We have it's called a bolt tank hose adapter. So it's just a little bit of a different setup here, and connects right into a bolt tank. So if you don't want to carry around these little disposable canisters all the time, you can hook up to a bolt tank pretty easily.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. If you are just joining us, we have just pulled this camp oven out of the box. We're showing you guys how to set it up, and then we are actually going to cook a couple of fun recipes on it. So hello to everyone tuning in: Tanya, Casey, Dustin, Alan, Wendy, of course. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know where you guys are watching from. We'd like to know where our fans are. Make the Skillet.
All right. Then last thing, move this over. So the regulator. Get Tori over here. It just connects right back on here, and then screw that on there. Don't want it super tight, don't want to over tighten it, but you want to tighten it that it's snug, not going to come loose, because then once you got that on there, take your propane tank, screw that on there.
We've got people from Arkansas, Oregon, Saskatchewan, Virginia, South Carolina, Northern California, Northern Illinois. Thanks so much, you guys, for tuning in.
All right, make sure that's tight, and let's light it up and see how we did.
Okay.
So one of the tricks with this particular product is you'll push it in and let the propane go through it for just a minute, and then you'll turn it to ignite. All three knobs have a built-in igniter, so really we'll just here fuel, give it a second,
and it's lit.
all right, let's make sure we light on this one.
Awesome.
All right, and then last, and since we're going to be baking in this one, let's go ahead and get this up and going. Now, the way this is built, take this off so you can see what's going on in here. So this is your heat diverter, help disperse the heat a little bit more, but you have a burner right there. That's really all that there is to heat this, but it does a great job of it.
Ooh, that screech.
All right, and just like with these two burners, you'll push it in, let it run for a second, and then once it does light, make sure you hold it in for another 3 to 5 seconds, make sure it stays lit, and then we'll turn it to about medium heat. You don't necessarily need to preheat these ovens like you would your standard oven, but a good practice, turn it up to a medium heat, let it run till it hits about 100 degrees, and then you're good to go ahead and put whatever you're baking in there, and then you use the oven door to help regulate the heat. So you just use that, regulate the heat, and away you go. So this is on, ready to go. That's really all there is to this product, guys.
And you can do so much on it, as you are about to see, hopefully.
Yes. So, Tori, what do we got going on?
My turn? All right. So we actually have baking right now in our other one. We have a cast iron, what did we decide to call it? Cast iron candy cookie skillet. That's a lot of C's. But basically, it's a solution if you're wondering what the heck you're gonna do with all your leftover Halloween candy, right? Maybe you didn't get as many trick-or-treaters as you thought, or maybe your kids are being naughty and so you're taking away their candy, whatever. But if you have a bunch of candy and you're not sure what to do with it, this is a really great recipe to use. And we actually have one baking right now. We can take a peek at it. As you can see just through the oven door. It's a little bit hard to see, but we can crack it for a minute so you guys can get a peek.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna be showing you how to make that today. So here we go. It's pretty easy. You don't have to follow this specific recipe, but basically what we're going to be doing is making cookie dough and then adding some candy and then topping it with more cookie dough. So you can use your favorite cookie dough recipe. Maybe you like sugar, peanut butter, you have your own family passed down cookie dough recipe that you love. So I will just show you the one we're using, but feel free to modify however you want.
And while Tori's doing that, where are our candy lovers out there? This is for you.
Well, show them the candy, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Candy lovers, yeah.
There's some candy that we ran to the store and were able to get a great deal on. So you just want to cream up the butter and the sugar. It's a little bit cold today, so this might take a minute.
But you want to start with that. And with baking, I mean, you kind of have to be careful about what order you add the ingredients in and all that stuff. So you want to start with wet, and then you want to go to the dry ingredients. As you can see, you guys, it's a bit cold in Utah this afternoon, which is why I'm excited for the other recipe we're making, which I will start in just a second.
While Tori's working on that, let's check on the yummy baked goodness going on in here. And this, guys, will be done probably in the next 10 to 15 minutes, Tori?
I would guess that.
10 to 15 minutes. And what we did with that, and Tori will be showing you a little bit more, is that you have a layer of cookie, all your ingredients, and then another layer of cookie. And for those of you just joining in, so we're baking in our deluxe camp oven. So we've got this one running, and this one I just pulled out of the box about 10 minutes ago, maybe even less than that, and it took about 4 minutes to set up, pull it out of the box. So Tori, we did get a suggestion, maybe we should try that with it being a little bit cooler, is setting that on top of the stove.